Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Book of Hours. Let's dive right in, shall we? The librarian has left the world, but... Indeed. I can never read those. It loads quite fast, which I suppose is a good thing. Great, where were we? We were cracking open a few books and gaining a few skills. We have one in progress, health. We also have some rocks and bones and stones. Yes. How big is this? We're just gonna board up that window with stone. Anyway, let's get right into it. That's okay, good. Making sure that pausing and unpausing when you're on speed 6 returns you to speed 6. We have enough for another hiree, so Trist is our weakest. Lucky penny, always the lucky penny. Trist is our weakest element of the soul right now when it comes to money making. So we're going to use it for that. The Lord's Proverbial and Lord's Disquisitional war in the streets of Clarity, while the punctuants get drunk on ink and supply the jokes, though by Savage's usual standards there aren't very many jokes. The final act sees the Lord Proverbial unsealing the city Clarity's gates to expel the population into the unknown. The formula that they used for the unsealing is a real one. It can be used with knock and preliminal meter. What's preliminal meter? To create a gate in gate site of power. Preliminal meter. What is that? I'll keep an eye out for it. Confounding parable. The moth, the grail, the egg unhatching all tell different stories of the world's beginning. One of those stories is the oldest, but it may not be the first. Okay. And lesson, preliminary... there we go. Preliminal meter. We've found it. I have gained more understanding of preliminal meter. So, what was it hinting? It can be used with a knock and the preliminal meter to create a gate sign of power. So I assume we use this for something. Maybe at a desk. Probably at a desk. Maybe in bed. It's in bed. We can use it in bed. I mean, wait, that's a guest bed now. We can probably move back in since we never wound up needing to move out. Nope. What can I put in here? Sure. Well, confounding parable. It's quite a strong rose moon sky. Decently strong at least. Did sure give us heart and grail. And it's also not persistent, so we need to use this today. But how shall we use it? Anyway, while we're having a think on that, we can use this. Is it moon, rose, and sky? We're not in a position to use rose. I don't think we don't have any, or moon for that matter. We do have this one, the moon 8. Preliminal meter. 9 modes, 9 horizons, the subtle rhythms of words which open ways. Can we use that? I don't think so. Because I think we've already... Is it Illumination and Ithostry? We've already committed to the first level of that, so we need to keep hold of this until a higher level thing. However, we now have a knock skill and also a rose skill, so rose can help us here. But do we want to see what else we can use knock for here? So next time there's fog, we can now crack open that book and that book and or that book, one of the two. Awesome. Oh wait, that's also been finished, so we can move it out of the books for consideration and put it over here. That hasn't been solved, that hasn't been solved. Where are the other things that we have done? I'm losing track of what we have used and what we haven't. What's that symbol? Oh yeah. Killasami. I swear we've solved more books than these three. Oh, maybe it's over here. Nah, no matter. Well, we have Moon and Rose. What can we make use of this for? Well, I mean, we can use it over here. Would that be a waste, I wonder? Moon and Rose, any of these? Though, how would we... 4, so we'd need a person with some rose already. The painter can get us in there, but without confounding parable. We need it for that. Let's see if we can... Oh, passing by musician. Oh look, he has rose. So we can hire him with a florin. And then I think we can we maybe have time to upgrade him with a confounding variable, if that's a good idea. This will use up the memory but boost the assistant's abilities for the rest of the day. So we either use it for this or we use it down here. I think using it for this is better because it should finish in time. And yes, now we have a travelling musician who has 6 rows, which will get us into here. And then for the sake of it down here, we can throw in... What can we throw in? Fet? What other things are we doing? Throw Fost into here. Always hunting for more money. Dusk. Night has fallen. Oh, and we've opened the book. That was the bong. Book room. Ooh. Reading room. Visitors were usually permitted this far into the house and no further. In the days when the librarians commanded the services of the fine takers, visitors were sometimes even left unsupervised. Uncatalogued book. Solar. Dawn. Curia. Baronial. Nocturnal. I swear that's different to the ones, the earlier ones we had. Uncatalogued books of Baronial and Curial warned us, like, these aren't usually contaminated or something. I love the reading wheel. Desk, reading room. The book wheel is a De Wolf heirloom, a gift to Eva De Wolf from her admirer, the adept Franklin Bancroft. The desk and lectern are much more recent. Steel plaque on both reads, to Gervinus Van Loren, in gratitude for his assistance in the closing of the winding stair. E. Abney Hastings. Nocturnal secretary. That sounds... For his assistance in closing the winding stair. E. Abney Hastings, nocturnal secretary. I'm getting sort of bureau vibes from that. Like I don't know what the winding stair is. I don't know who E. Abney Hastings is, or a nocturnal secretary, but sounds like a cover-up. And here we have things. Also a tea set. Veiled goddess Lapsang Sujong pot, named for an enigmatic minor deity whose charge is the healing of burns. Okay. That's all the reading room. Houndsghoul. Books written in Houndsghoul are more likely to return to their owner or one to whom they have been legitimately sold. An ink of containment. Okay. Interesting. I want to know how we get more ink, because it seems we're getting the odd one here and there, but I don't know how precious it is or how hard it is to reacquire some. And a veiled goddess Lapsang Sujong cup. So we have the pot and the cup, and the same text on both. Well, terrific. We now have space. Space for books, it seems, and also a bunch of uncatalogued books that we should begin work on. Nocturnal, Baronial, Solar, and Dawn. And Curia. Let's have a go at it, shall we? This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's nocturnal period. After the turn of the century, if I examine it, I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Books... here we go. So this is where we read. Books from this period are almost never contaminated. Good to know. Have at it, mate. What can we do? What else? So we already knew about this one. Here is Reeking Chamber. Yeah? The room reeks like a rotten reptile. The curtains ripple restlessly with the watchful presences that Van Loren left behind. Perhaps I can find someone to sing them to sleep. Heart or sky? Alright. Seems to be a music room. And we can't go up or down, I assume. Staircase? Yeah, there's a door there. You'd think we'd be able to go down that way, or down through this garden. Anyway, I should probably keep it unpaused where I can. Fast recharged in there, that's always good. And in here, something familiar. A familiar iron key has washed up on the beach. Ooh, a house key. Wait, so we just unlocked the door and threw it threw it away? Interesting. Knock winter, it's a key thing. I don't know what we can... Let's see what the weather's like today. Fog, ooh. We can use fog for this here, knock, and that's moth. Yes, knock we can do. Our camp we have set. And Lick Fucino Records. Sure. Recording of the folk dances of the Fuchin marches. Readable Heart 25, and it's another phonographic record. So I'm going to put that somewhere up there. We want to use this fog to have a read of this book. And we can use this, can't we? No? Can we? 4, 3, 2... Oh, we need to throw some soul into that, don't we? What don't we like? We don't particularly need Trist. Key. Let me put it there. Fog, you're back again, aren't you? You are. I know it. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do with you? I'm going to put you over there so you're not glitching over that chair. That looks a bit odd. Can I put the key down? Nope, can't put the key down there. Oh well. What can I do with that fog? Candle? Can I put a candle there? Candle? What's your secret, Valentine? What do you hide here? I know it's not Valentine himself. So that I don't like this alcove. It seems weird. He kind of clips over both the chair and the thing. This alcove is weird. It's not real. For now, put that there. And I'll put the candle back. Just because I don't need it. Where'd it go? It went up here? No. There. A gate flung wide. Thurza is irritatingly light on specifics, insisting above all that the duties of an adept are the duties of a host, and that a conjured spirit should be kept in as luxurious a vessel as possible. Thurza notes the similarities between the lantern-long habit of scrying, returning to the physical world despite their absence of body by entering a mirror or light. A Pomander's technique of confining Mantis along to mirrors. She wonders whether Pomander himself might be lured to visit Hush House if provided with a sufficiently alluring scrying. And we have memory of a pattern. And a lesson, glass blowing and vessel crafting. Ooh. Maybe up some glass blowing. We want to convert that to a lesson learned. That memory, I wonder what we can do with that. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdoms. Can we use it? Hushery, History. Have we done Hushery already? We have. Dang it all. Okay. So we need to, in case you're curious, we need to put some memories into here. Ooh, actually. Okay, so that's how we can... You'll need an element of the soul with matching power aspects. Ah, I got that. Must be a lesson from this skill or from another which shares a power aspect. To upgrade a skill, at least one of the memories you're using must be a lesson from this skill or from another which shares a power aspect. What can we get from knock? Where we can get forge from touch, and we can get lantern from sight. What would give us knock? What would give us sky? Open air? No. Something up here. Kitty's armchair? Maybe. Open that. Consider chair. Just consider it. What can we throw in that might be relevant? Metal. Because it has forge. And it might give us something forge related. Wait, do we want forge? We didn't want forge. We wanted... I got confused. It gave us touch. Anything interesting here? Kitty Mezzarine, the story goes, napped in an armchair and dreamt of mirrors. She woke to find herself humming an unknown melody. That melody became her fuging tune. 30 birds, if this is really that armchair. It's a little bit of history. So if we were to try and upgrade that... Yeah, okay, so it needs... What will give us... that, maybe? So, yeah, this thought's just... realization has dawned on me that we should be using these memories to try and upgrade our skills. Unfortunately, this is giving us memory of touch. The base is marked with the wave and bell of the prescribed city. What other memories can we... what other things can we draw? That will be sight, I'm pretty sure. This will be... it's a thing and a leaf. So that's a thing, it's not a comfort. Comfort seems to cause touch, memory of touch. Wall art, I believe, gives memory of sight. Thing is, when there's multiple things, so I've got leaf and thing. Is a leaf thing to be? That's a tool. And not a thing. Sorry, not a comfort. Can I consider this? Yes, we can investigate bones, though that wouldn't be anything related. Ooh, can we investigate the feather? We might be able to. Material remains thing. Really hunting for something I can use in this, which would be knock. Although, in terms of like knock, what can I do? Cheerful ditty. Sky. Perfect. Yeah. Maybe that it can be good enough. Cheerful ditty. Memory of pattern and some effort. To upgrade a skill, at least one of the memories you're using must be a lesson. Oh, fucking lesson. No. My mistake. From the skill or from another which shares a power aspect. Somehow I just didn't... didn't remember lesson is a thing, that thing that made the thing in the first place, so that's not going to be usable. Oh well, at least we've learned. We can convert a feather into a cheerful ditty. Sound. Memory. I don't actually know what to do with that now. We need more lessons. I should make note of these. There's paper. Pause. Make sure I hit pause this time. Okay. That should be good enough. Now I've kind of written down the memories that I know of and where they're from. I forgot to write down fear, whatever. So we can recover cheerful ditties if we are willing to pay the price, and memory touch is easy to acquire, as is memory sight. However, there were things down here, wasn't there? All art, comfort, tool. Let's consider a tool. What do we get from that? Fost. And also, let's throw some health into here for some money. And that will give us enough to hire another person. We have gained memory sight from... Is it thing or... Faint dents on the obverse suggest someone has taken out their impatience on this thing. Okay. Makes sense, since it's literally a looking device, but I was hoping that memory sight might just be from wall art, but it seems to be quite common. What other things? Thing? It's a thing might be able to confirm if... Which means I can't go there. Yeah, it might be able to confirm if it's because it's a thing that we got memory sight. Yeah, maybe. Serena Blackwood, 10th librarian, a redoubtable scholar and administrator who quarrelled with the prison governor and never completed her term. The prison governor. 10th librarian. Also, since we're getting more information by investigating, I will discover your secrets one day, Fog. We have a niche with Black, who was mocked more than he merited and who was feared more than he merited. Perhaps we can... He's a DeWolf, although it does specify 6th Baron, 5th Baron, 4th Baron, so we know it's not him. Unless there's something else going on there. This one, maybe? I'm not crazy. I might be crazy, but... We were half a second off. That's not half a second, 0.2. The set of the mouth of the stag has perhaps a surly quality. Ooh, and we've passed into winter, have we? We have. Ooh, what does things look like? Let's collect all that. Interesting. More money. Okay. So I've seen this. Don't worry. What am I thinking? What am I contemplating? All of those, sadly, are lost. I like how this this garden's looking. Wonder if we can do gardening during the winter. Maybe. Okay, so thoughts. Couple lingering in my head. Why did we examine Hoggerbold? Because who was mocked more than he merited. Potentially, if Mr. Hockerbold was the fourth Baron, this would be a pretty good way of mocking him, I suppose. Named his hunting trophies after former rivals. Yeah, beyond that, I don't know. I assume we're not going to be able to divulge the mystery of the fog unless something happens. Hey look, current affairs. We'll either draw a new incident, find a suitable visitor for the current incident, or retire the current incident if there are no visitors left for it. So, by the way, it's snowing. In-game. If you looked out the window, fool. So we're going to be drawing a new visitors for this until we run out, maybe? I don't know. I don't actually know what to do with visitors. Snow. The world is pale today. The white is west of the world, and winter does not wait forever. Solomon Husher once said. So, in terms of books with... we got more... It's more Sky. Apparently we're very easy. It's very easy for us to discover books on Sky. Alternatively, we have this one book here on the white, which I think we can do, right? We have, yeah, Sights and Sensations, and we have 2 Whist. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get a bit of variety up in here. And Sights and Sensations. 6 and 6, grand. We can also keep our efforts applied fast. I'm aware we have the money to recruit someone. We will do that after. And we have a lot of books to categorize. Oh, who got grabbed? Okay, that got pulled from somewhere I didn't see. Is there someone en route? Minnie Margot, Matutine, socialite, yachtswoman, and under the name Morgan, an acolyte, a Ludkite, a legion. The former means among other things that she eats people. The latter means among other things that she is not to be taken lightly. A cannibal. Great. Grail and Sky. She understands Kilasami. Understands the woven language well enough to read or teach it. Do I know Kilasami? As do I. Sorry. Latin Creek, occupant, Phrygian visitor. Okay. So you're interested in Grail and Sky. We have this book, which we've not solved. We could give her another Sky book. We have plenty of those. But now that we know that we do get the books back, maybe, hopefully, in theory. Could we house someone in there? I don't know. Okay. We're going to say hello to you. And we're going to give you that. Talk about... Okay. Tutoring. Kilasami. My visitor can teach me the rudiments of this woven language. After tutoring you, the visitor will leave, even if they arrived on other business. Sorry if there was a random cut there. Do we want to learn Kilasami, or do we want to continue the affair? Something in the clouds above the evening isles, they say. Try a book with as much mystery sky as that interest. So we have to give you a book on the sky. Well, here's one we've acquainted ourselves with. Why not? I have sisters in the clouds above the evening isles. I think the monks of St. Tentrio would know to avoid their attentions, and so I think there must be something else up there. Something new or old. I should inform myself before I travel to the isles. You should... Sure. Here's a book. Travelling at night. Do we have anything else we could offer that might be relevant to the description? A True History of Valentine de Wolf. We've solved that one, so we can move that up there. I think we're just going to let them have it for now. I think this is probably going to be a good point to call an end to the episode. I'm going to have to make a few edits just because people are being noisy around me. If you like the video, feel free to give it a like, etc. Next time we will be exploring what winter brings, mainly I assume snow and varieties of that. Hopefully we'll be able to get into some more books and learn what books we have in store here. Until then, thank you for watching. I did the outro out of order. Like the video. Till next time. Peace.